All right, we are back. Sorry, quick little break, part 2. Okay, so leading up to my induction. So at this point, I agreed to be induced. So they gave me Pitocin, okay, and she gave me the smallest amount she could have given me because I was already dilated. So once she gave me the medication, I did have my birth plan planned out because, again, I had did my research on doulas and, you know, how to prepare for your labor. So I had my birth plan on my iPad. I was able to share that with the nurses. So I had my lights dimmed. I had lavender sticks to smell. I had a comb to help pinpoint the pressure. I had my meditation music in the background playing. I was able to move around the room. I requested not to be hooked up to cords. So I was free to use the balls that they had there available, the peanut ball. And yeah, so that part I felt very in control. I know in the beginning I tried to like take a little nap because, you know, they said the medicine could take a long time to kick in. So I find myself like on the bed at first. What do you see? You send the email. I don't ever let him play on my laptop, so he's kind of excited right now. But this is Mello, by the way. Yeah, so I actually had the peanut ball between my legs in the beginning of the contractions. They were very mild. I couldn't really feel it. So I'm there on the bed trying to rest. Once I hit about like 5 centimeters dilated, I was like, I need to get up and start moving. So I was stuck there for maybe like an hour and a half. And the same doctor, she comes in and she's like, oh, if she still hasn't moved from there, we're gonna prep for cesarean. And I looked at her and I told her absolutely not. You know, like that's not in my birth plan. I don't want that to happen, you know. And a lot of times after going through my courses and hearing a lot of women birth stories, sometimes if you are stuck at a dilation, doctors and nurses, or doctors maybe, I don't know, both, who knows, but in some cases they may suggest cesarean if you're stuck. Again, this is why it's important to have an advocate there for you or a doula. There's so many different positions and movements that you can do to help turn the baby and move things down, which I began to do. So I did get up off the bed. I got on my fours. You know, I'm doing all my pelvic floor movements that I've learned. I got on my ball, you know, moving my hips around. My partner's there helping support me, you know, pushing the pinpoint, the pressure on my back. I have the comb in my hand and I'm just going, like I'm just nonstop moving. I had my, what baby? I had my very own personalized, like, I guess, affirmations I was saying. And it was, I am strong. My baby is strong. Every contraction will get me closer to holding my baby. And I repeated that line over and over and over and over and over and over and over until it was literally time to push. In the mix of that, I remember the nurse coming in. I think I was maybe like 7 centimeters dilated. And she comes in and she's like, do you need anything? I'm like, ice cream. I want an ice cream. I have a thing for ice cream. I absolutely love ice cream. So she comes in, she gives me ice cream, and that actually really helped me. I was bouncing on the ball. I could remember eating my ice cream and just swaying my hips back and forth, breathing through the contractions. Then all of a sudden I got this urge. From 7, I jumped all the way to like fully dilated, and it was time to push. I stand up and I'm like, it feels like I have to, yeah. I don't want to really say it, it's a little graphic, but yeah, but I got the feeling that I needed to push. So I'm standing up and the nurse is like, don't push, it's the baby. By then my water had broke too before that initial event. My water broke and I stood up and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta go. So I'm getting on the bed and she's like, lay on your back. I literally looked at my doctor and said, no, I'm not delivering on my back. I want to deliver on my knees. I turned around. I grabbed a hold of the bar. You okay, buddy? I grabbed the bar on the back of the bed and I began to push. I did one push and my partner was like, I see the head. And I looked at him and I did another big push really hard and out comes my baby. So my baby was delivered 2 pushes at 3:14 a.m. So that moment right there took about 5 minutes. And then of course the placenta had to be delivered afterwards, which was no issues there either. So yeah, that is my birth story, summing up as good as I can. Bringing up to today, I'm 6 months postpartum and I'm at a stage in my life where I'm very comfortable now with my journey and where I am in life, and I just want to help as many women as I can feel supported and guided through their journey. Prenatal, postpartum, birth doula, postpartum coach, pelvic floor specialist, all those things I would like to help and share my knowledge. So that is another main reason why I'm here and sharing my story. If you or anybody you know is looking for a doula or a postpartum coach, feel free to leave your email, phone number below. Like, share, subscribe this video. What do you have to say, buddy? Yeah, tell them to share mama's video. Tell them to like mama's video. Tell them. Say, like my mama video. No? Okay, but you guys still should like this video. I'm just a normal girl that loves fitness, and I'm falling in love with the idea of combining the two together. My passion and love for fitness and my passion and love for helping women see their true potential and true strength with their body and becoming mothers, and just overall building a community for women to feel safe and supported. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.